We heard earlier, we're going to be talking all about baptism, an outward sign of an inward change. But before we dive into talking all about baptism or getting dunked, we need to talk about what that inward change is. And instead of just talking about it, I want to show you. When God made human beings, he made them perfect, without fault, without sin. You can kind of think of humans as this clear water. As you can see, there's no fault, there's no blemish. God made us perfect. So what happened? What created sin? Well, when sin entered the world, the first person ate a piece of fruit that they were told not to eat. Now, you might think that's not really a big deal. But sin starts out that way. Now, maybe you haven't sinned by eating a banana your mom told you not to touch. But maybe you told your mom you cleaned your room when you really didn't do so you could get your tablet. Again, just a little thing. Just a little bit of sin. Or maybe you copied your friend's homework because you never took the time to study. Again, it doesn't take a lot of sin, but look what's happening. Maybe you borrowed your best friend's favorite toy while you were over at their house and took it home without asking, thinking to yourself, they won't miss it and I'll bring it back tomorrow. Before you know it, just a little bit of sin has really changed your complexion. You don't look as clean and as pure as you did when God first created you. And now, you've got this thing to deal with. Interestingly, sin comes in between us and Jesus. But don't worry, Jesus came and never allowed sin to touch him. I'm going to pour a little bit of Jesus into this glass. And look, I'll take that same sin. It's not affecting Jesus at all. In fact, God sent Jesus into the world because he knew that he would be able to live like we live, without sin, without blemish. And ultimately, by dying for us, he took sin out of the world. And allowed us to return to that perfect state. The state that he created us originally in, without sin, without blemish. We're forgiven. And that is what's represented by baptism. We are publicly declaring that we believe that Jesus came and died for us to take away our sin, to return us to that perfect, clear